touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And there it is. He makes the play in the end zone. And with no time remaining, they tie this game up as we head into halftime locker rooms. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Ali to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He'll drop this one down for Henry. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, here's Lamar. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. He gets it forward a little to his 46. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. He's looking for Mark Andrews. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Play action. Here's Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Caught by Flowers. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever been a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. You found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 180. Done.
Here's Goff. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Done. 20. Done.
Goff off the play action. Complete to St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
That's
yards.
16 on the pickup.
That's good.
And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Done.
They go play action with Goff. Big strike here to Williams. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He takes this down to the 24-yard line. And that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Positive with that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. You got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Tonight. 180.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens, 3rd down.
Turbo.
3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. On 4th down, Goff. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First and 10 from the 32. Lamar off the play fake. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he goes, third and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Quick, ready?
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for it. Back to throw it. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Deep shot off his back foot. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. He connects for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board, they go for second. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
O jogo tem que ser jogado.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go.
On first down, it's gone. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
20.
Out of the shotgun, call. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions don't want to see this one go to overtime. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
We go. Sit up. Hey, sit up.
To throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Fourth and forever coming up.
What's that?
Now to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
He'll look to throw it. Oh, he's got it in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens jump in front late.
Touchdown.
Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown, and it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Sailors now on the return. Escapes the defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
What? 180. What's that?
Drive begins with Gibbs. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13.
What's that?
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
And 9.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
So the heave knocked away from the intended target and brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Trying to push deep downfield. And it forced it on fourth, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Offensive line. This is second and 4. They're going to pass it here. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. Down the left sideline. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. He missed the kick. It's no good. And a chance at the lead falls to the wayside, which means could have overtime on the horizon. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Their own 19-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. It's Henry on the counter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime.
Simplesmente é só fazer o filho gol.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Sailors now on the return. And that's gonna set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now gone. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out. Wide open, down the field, and he has it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. They weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Ravens, 27.
Eles só não podem tentar, eles só não podem tentar.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Ali to return it. And that's That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. He's going to push one deep. No, they get him yet again.
E o jogo vai acabar aqui em Detroit.
And the Lions are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
O overtime é tipo, se um time pontuar, o time tem que pontuar na posse, entendeu? Tipo, ele não pode perder a posse de novo. Como tu perdeu a posse, aí acaba o jogo, entendeu?
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and burgers, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, this shit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had that kicker though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the 5. I'm sick and tired of these. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about the flood out. Man, I got that swag.